cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Ollie. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's stopped for no gain. The defense swarming on the first play of the game. So they get nothing in the first down run. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their own 20. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a sure gain.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
And now a 3rd down of the opening drive of this championship game. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
That's the money down that defensive coordinators always talk to us about, Chris. They talk about running their exotic coverages, doing something a little bit different in order to confuse the quarterback and get off the field on 3rd down, and here they're able to do that.
And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. On the carry, he's heading left. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Inside the 30. Look out, he's breaking free. All the way to the end zone. Gotta run. Touchdown, Tigers. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's on the Heisman run.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
Bringing it out. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Using his legs, it's Fletcher. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's the conservative way to go, just trying to pick up the first down. I understand you're trying to move the chains, create a new set of downs, but man, I would have loved to see them get aggressive, go with the play action. Now you're sitting there after the defense does a nice job stopping the run, and now you've got 3rd down. Better convert now.
We're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Press coverage now from the secondary. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Just get the sense that he's forcing the football down the field. That's a tight window throw, and he's trying to fit it in there, and it gets easily batted away. He needs to allow the offense to work for him and take what the defense gives him.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
I tell you, you got to play well on 3rd down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on 1st and 2nd. He's got to be great in situations. And one of those situations that I think about is 3rd down. Unable to...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Defense not pressing this time. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete on 4th down. The offense will now take over in plus territory. The coach's choice to go for it does not pan out.
That looked doomed from the start. Number one, they're not even throwing this past the chains to begin with. Even if he catches it, which he clearly drops it as you said, he's not going to get the 1st down because the coverage is too good. That play was just a fail from the start.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier. And a great tackle in the backfield.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling. The Tigers will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete. A turnover on downs. A big play for this defense. And they're not able to convert on 4th down. On 1st down, it's play action. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the throws. Again, he's got to relax and establish some sort of rhythm.
Throws to the tight end. What a catch! Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Offensive line getting set is 1st down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. To the 25. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a 1st down in the red zone.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on 1st down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a 1st down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Touchdown, Miami. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3.
This offense is able to gain yards, run the football near the goal line. That is tough to do, and it sets you up for a little play action here. This defense has got to account for this run game because they're gaining positive yardage. Do you go play action? Maybe even get the quarterback on the outside.
Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. No press here. The defense backing away. Here's a run call on third and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession.
Boy, you can't play it any better than that on the defensive side of the football. There's no crease being created, so every gap is covered by somebody on that defensive front, and the back just has to go side to side. Listen, if I'm the running back there, at some point, you can't just run out of bounds for a loss. You've got to put yourself behind your pads and just try to get what you can get.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Now, it looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Heading left after the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
I'm really impressed with the ability of this offense to play on time. They are executing at a high level. You got an out route here against zone coverage, and it's just about hitting that back step as a quarterback and getting that ball out, and he does a beautiful job there. It's a completion and a nice game.
Picks up the first, looking for more. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And now the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Touchdown, Clemson. Just refusing to be brought down. What an effort.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And they tack on the extra point. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. On the ground, it's Fletcher. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaks into the clear. And he goes out of bounds just past midfield. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like the mindset of this quarterback. Take what the defense gives. You don't have to press the ball down the field all the time.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
They better find a way to pressure this quarterback because he's just sitting back there with nobody in his face. If he's got time, he's going to rip them apart, and he does here on 3rd down. They're able to move the chains. This is a nice job, yes, but the defense has got to change something up front.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. The DB's backing off from the line now. On third down, he drops to throw. Grab down the middle. It's gone. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback, finding the open man and then delivering an accurate pass on time. And he's able to move the chains and create a first down.
Finding enough space for a solid game before they stop him. And the Canes are in the red zone. Trying to run it. It's Fletcher. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle, but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback, and you need to get downhill. You can't really do that out of the shotgun.
So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's gone. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. Keeps it on the draw. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one. The Hurricanes will call their third and final timeout. That's all they've got remaining here in the first half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. And he's got it, no problem. And with that, they retake the lead. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Canes will kick this away to begin the second half. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. When he's got some space here. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown.
If you're going to bring the ball out of the end zone as a kick returner, you better have great confidence and great speed on the outside. He has both of those.
It's blocked. Picked up by the defense. It's a live ball. Could be a two-point return here. And he takes it the distance for 2 points.
Outstanding hustle to get the block, and then the scoop and the score going the other direction. That is great stuff from this defense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking for some space. It's Fletcher. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of going up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it. Chris, that is outstanding defense. Normally the running back out of the backfield, he's open, and the quarterback knows that he can just check it down, but the defense is all over him. Nice hit right there as the ball arrives.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Clemson offense is back out there. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Looking for a gap. It's Fletcher. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I don't know what this quarterback is looking at. It's an RPO, a run-pass option. That is clearly a pass read. Look at the defense sell out in the run game, and they're able to get him down for a loss.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable. He's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of getting the ball to the running back in space and allowing him the opportunity to make somebody miss. He just couldn't.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. It's a 4th down stop. The offense will take over in plus territory. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
Well, that's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there. The timing just wasn't there. and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Has the first down and more. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
That is way too easy. This defense has got to adjust on first down. You've got to get up there and stop the run. If you can just hand the football off on first down and get first downs, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Second down, we're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Boy, that is such good timing by the defender. Chris, they're trying to get the ball to the tight end, but right as the ball arrives, you can tell there's some contact there, and he's able to jar it loose and create the incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the grab on the move. Bring it down short of the goal line, but it's first and goal from the 2. So they finally feed the elite wide receiver. He hasn't played a huge part in building this lead, Joe, but let's see if they look to him as they try to close it out.
And, Chris, not all contributions show up on the stat sheet. This defense has certainly been aware of this wide receiver and committed resources to try to slowing him down, which they've done, but that's allowed other areas of this offense to have success. Now as the defense shifts back.
Touchdown, Tigers! He runs it into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after makes the lead 8. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Lyle. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Tight end goes in motion. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
He's back to throw again on second down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You can kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage second and third down opportunities.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Oh, and he almost had it. A chance for a momentum-changing interception. Does bring up third down.
This is exactly what this defense wanted to do. As they talked to us in our meetings leading up to this game, they said, we got to hurry this quarterback, get him off of his spot, and disrupt the timing of the passing game. And here, he is clearly hurried by this pass rush.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a big hit at the end, but keeping a fresh set of downs. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And it's a direct snap. Now when he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all fooled by the Wildcat look.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to bow up. That's a nice stop.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. Looking to throw here. Here comes the pressure. On the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up, a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. He's got it, looking for the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The Tigers will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The absolute best way to stop these option plays is with hard edges. There's nowhere to go on the outside. You can't get the ball on the outside, and these hard edges continue to make life difficult on this offense. It's keeping the ball in the middle part of the field, and then the pursuit is right there. This defense has done such a good job. That is a sound job of execution, in particular on the edge.
Ball back at the 6 for a second and goal off that loss. There's a run to the left looking for the touchdown. And he's in! Touchdown, Clemson! But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. They can't get him to the ground. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Canes. He's going to score.
What a weapon he is in the return game. I tell you, when he gets one little seam, you can see the explosiveness and the speed. He found it, he's got the vision, and he takes it all the way back for 6.
Now the try for 2. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, and it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Leaning on the run game here late. Tackle, but forced down.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on first down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
And there's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for the wide out. Oh, what a grab! The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. And the Tigers line it up with first and goal. Same tailback, another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
What a great feeling it is. You're on the field, run the clock out, headed towards a victory. This group has been outstanding all day long. Big credit to that offensive line. I feel like they've been good in pass protection and here showing they can be good in the run game as well.
Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Motion now from the tight end. Trying to get to the end zone. They'll run it left. Touchdown, Tigers. Powers into the end zone.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Here comes the rush. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Makes the catch downfield. Here he goes. At the 20. At the 10. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, but that's just going to be too little, too late. While moments ago backed up close to their own end zone, now threatening with a first and goal. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Touchdown, Miami. Caught in the end zone. They throw for the score.
What a drive from this offense. Great execution the entire length of the field. You run out there with that poor field position. You're just trying to reestablish yourself, get a couple of first downs, and they're able to go all the way down and get a score. That's incredible stuff.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And he's sacked, but a penalty flag is down. This will be very costly for the defense. It's against them. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he will lose 10 yards on that carry. Good play by the defense. Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. Brought down. It crosses midfield to the 46. Timeout called by Clemson. That's their first. They'll still have two available as we approach the end of this game. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Important second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. He's looking deep here. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the wideout goes in motion. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Back-to-back deep shots. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. Coaches made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out.
They were trying to just end it officially, but I tell you, this one feels very over. There's just not enough time for this offense to go down the field twice to get these scores.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Looking to throw it on first down. Going for a big play downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a man. It's another deep shot. This pass is incomplete. 0-0 on the clock. That's it.